I saw it from film, and I saw it coming last year as well. But I can see why they're 17-5 right now. Laughing at people when they were going into this year, and they were saying, they weren't being ranked as one of the top teams in our league. I said, are you kidding me? They got everybody back from a really good team. I mean, who has everybody back today? And they had everybody back plus Wieskamp, right? And they're just I was just a really good team. They're a really good team. We got beat by a really good team. They're much better than us. Their bench was terrific. And our early foul trouble, like it was, has been several times here. In 12-13, we came in here with a national championship level team. Same result, Trey Burke in foul trouble. 13-14, we came in here with a Big Ten championship team. Derek Walton, guys like this, having tough games, same score. It's deja vu all over again. So they got a good team, a great team, right? And they can win a lot of games, and Fran and his staff are doing a great job. You got some real keepers there with the young freshman Wieskamp, Saddlein, really good young players. But today, Garza was so very good. If you look at the job we did on Moss, the job we did on Bohannon, but we couldn't stop their big guys, and that's where they had some experience, and we got young guys in there guarding them because of foul trouble.
Questions?
John, there was probably a certain inevitability to John having a game like this that was dictated by fouls. I wonder, kind of in your mind prior to tonight, how you imagined navigating the first half without him.
Yeah, we hoped it would be better, but this is a bad one to not have him, right? Because he does so many different things, and clearly, we deserve it. His first foul was a careless foul where he's reaching the shot clocks down. We've seen it before, and John's got to learn from that. That does not help his team when he comes out there. We don't have this plethora of bigs coming in behind him that have his experience. So that was a big foul, and it sort of changed the whole first half. And it's because the second one, you're going to get ones where the second one is. The first one could have been avoided, and he'll learn from it. But I can't say we weren't ready for it. It's happened a few times, but the opponent hasn't been this strong when it did happen.
You talked this week about preparing for their ability to change defenses a lot. Did that bother you guys tonight?
Yeah, I think it bothers everybody when you don't see it a lot, and then they go down and they're really good in their zone. Their length in their zone is really good, and they did some things in their zone and made it tough for us. And we had to take a lot of threes at the end, but we didn't get many good looks actually. I mean, we didn't get many good looks. They were really honest, and then sometimes we didn't position ourselves or have the patience to get good looks. The ones that we did get did not go in, especially in the first half. That hurt us. We had some best looks we got were in the first half, and they didn't go in.
How do you fix that going forward?
Just keep practicing. We haven't played against the zone in a while, and then practice, and hopefully we'll make some shots. We've seen some of our guys go out there and really have good shooting days. Today, we didn't have great shooting days from a couple people.
Do you expect to see more zones after today?
Yeah, it depends who people are. You think so, but if you're playing Purdue, you're never going to see a zone, right? You're going to play Indiana, you're never going to see a zone. People just don't practice zones. We haven't played one bit of zone. And maybe it's good, but people say, well, you know what? We can guard them with our man.
Coach, when you broke their
But they've always been multidimensional, and that's one of the challenges. That's why we haven't done very well here. Yep.
When you broke their press, there were some quick shots, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Were you happy with them?
Well, a couple of them were good and a couple of them were not, especially down the stretch, we're trying to get back in the game. And when we cut it to 6 and we had a 5, we had 5 with 8 to go, 5 with 9 to go, maybe something like that. And we had a couple good looks, but we did want to get, it depends who it is. It really depends who it is. But when we did have a few good looks, they didn't get it, and then sometimes we're really long. We have this habit of playing on the NBA three-point line and playing really deep and shooting NBA threes when we could possibly shoot college threes. If you guys got any secret how to break it, we'll try. I'd like your help because we can't get guys to move in against the zone.
John, you talk about defending without bad fouling. Do you think that's something kind of the big men struggle with today?
Well, that first one was that John knows it and felt very bad about it, and it's not who he is. That's why he's better this year. He's learned not to do that. But the temptations of him, of Charles and Xavier, compared to 2 years ago, they'd be in foul trouble immediately. But it still is this habit that can come out in a game like this. And he might have gotten all ball. I don't care. The refs are going to see a hand swipe, and they might call that, and it affects us when John has it. It affects us a lot.
John, Jordan seems to have dramatic highlights and dramatic lowlights
Yep.
in games right now. I wonder
Yep.
where you are trying to find some.
He's just got to keep learning from video, because he'll do some amazing things offensively, and then he'll do some amazing things that we think, you only can have so many my bads in a season. And he's learning that. He's a great kid. And he feels bad right now because he had a couple of my bads today, but he's got to grow from this, and he knows it, and we'll stick with him and try and teach him the best we can.
Coach, you had to throw Colin into the fire
Yeah.
there, and I guess David too, I guess, in
Yep.
the second half. How do you think they held up, and was that ever
Well,
part of the game plan? Did you
No,
think-
it wasn't part of the game plan going in there, but we needed something. The guys that come off the bench have to understand there's a certain speed you need to play with, a certain effort you need to play with, right? And when they don't do that, then we got to go further down the bench. But he's had a couple good days in practice, so it was better than what we were getting off the bench. So let's get him in there, and it makes everybody practice harder. Nobody gets content, gets him fired up. All part of the building the team.
Along similar lines, you tried 4 different people at the backup 5 today. Did that, I guess, shed any light on the situation?
Yeah.
How so?
What would be your conclusion?
I'm not a coach.
What?
I said I'm not a coach.
Yeah, we can't find a backup 5. That would be the conclusion.
Anything else? Okay, Coach.
Okay, thanks, everybody.